they do their jobs?
Kind of. I mean, I'm really curious, obviously, to know what's going on, but I'm actually also okay with not knowing. I feel like I shouldn't know as the character, right? And also, I love shows like Lost and things, and I don't want the surprise to be ruined for me, so I don't ask them too much, but I'm dying to know.
So I noticed there was a lot of common sense things going on within, the real world of the show, which I appreciated, because a lot of these thriller things, people tend to do things that, to push along that are a little inconvenient. So, did you find that made it a more natural sell, or, to be able to really get into it?
Yeah, you mean that, we just don't spell everything out for you? Of course I like that. I think you know what, it's a hard show to explain, but when you watch it, I think it's easy to follow. It makes sense, and we don't hammer anything too hard over your head. We want you to come up with your own ideas and theories, and there's no right or wrong way to look at things at the moment,
Why this role? What do you like about it?
I thought it was different than anything I'd played before. I liked the whole research aspect of it. I love mystery shows, and I've never really been on a mystery show. I liked how real it was. I thought the character was really grounded in reality, and I thought that I could play that. It was one of the only pilot scripts I read that I was really dying to know what happened next. And I also felt like it was nothing I'd ever read before. I think it's so unique, and I think that's a good thing.
It's so hard to explain to people. Do you worry about translating that to have audiences understand why they should tune in or what they're really watching?
Yeah, like I said, I think it's harder to explain than it is to watch. But I don't know. I hope people that enjoy shows like Lost and 24 and things, or Supernatural even, will just tune into it out of curiosity's sake, and then want to keep watching because it's compelling. It makes you want to keep watching. Yeah. It is hard to explain. It is. It's like, I'm not going to lie. It's hard to explain. It is. Yeah.
Do any of the producers try to correct you about how to do playing a TV producer?
No, well, because I'm a research assistant. No, but I haven't had any corrections. Yeah, we haven't really delved too deep into what her specific duties on the show are yet. So I don't know. I don't know if I've ever worked on a show that has had a research assistant on it. That might be a fictional thing.
That's useful, doesn't it? There's a lot of things here.
Well, actually, that's not true. When I was on CSI, they have people that are sort of the experts in that kind of criminology stuff that are there for you to answer your questions and things like that. So I assume.
It seems, your character in the show is very pivotal to kind of the investigation and everything like that. So do you find that you kind of relate to that? Like, are you very much into I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna follow this link, and I'm gonna solve this puzzle?
Yeah, no, I'm not really like that in person. I think I do relate to her ambition and drive. I can relate to that in my career. But no, that's what was so interesting to me, is she's very different than me. That's fun.
Is your character and Matt Davis's character going to be romantic tension?
I think that's the plan. I think we're probably going to draw that out for a while. And plus, we're so wrapped up in the mystery. People are like dying in front of us and stuff. I don't know how appropriate it is at the moment to like kiss or anything.
Rule number one: there's always time for it.
This is CW.
You're true. You're right. You're right. So I assume it's going to head in that direction.
They did seem to kind of connect really quickly.
Well, the fact that they both had somebody disappear, and I think Skye's been waiting for somebody to come along that will listen to her and understand where she's coming from, because I think she gets probably shooed away a lot, and how crazy it is that someone comes along that believes her and is on his own quest to find answers. So I think there's that, and then the fact that they both have a family member that's disappeared. And I think she feels a lot of compassion for the situation.
I know you guys are not that far along in the show, but is there any? Do you have any theories that have played out or been disproved? And
no, I think I don't know. I think my biggest thing is I feel like the show. I'm curious to find out what it is about the fictional show that has everybody so sucked in. Like I don't think we've really explored that yet, and I'm wondering if it's a front for something completely different. And I'm also curious to know how her dad's disappearance ties into everything because I think it has something to do with the bigger picture. That's my theory.
Excellent theory.
Have you talked to anyone who's been a part of a cult TV show?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'd love to talk to the people on Lost, or you know what? I know Jensen a little bit from Supernatural, so I think I understand they have a crazy fan base.
Yeah, giving you any warnings what's going to happen to you?
No, I mean he says watch out, but you never want to get too far ahead about you know. I don't want to assume the show is going to be a huge success. I can't think that far ahead, so we'll see. We'll deal with it if it comes. Yeah.
How like far have you gotten into like how many episodes?
Just the pilot. I haven't even read the next script yet. So I can only I've seen what you've seen. Yeah. So I have no more insight than what you have really.
One more question, guys.
I know.
This whole experience, I mean, this whole Comic-Con experience is like nothing else that we've walked into.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this whole thing like for you? Is it something that's, you know, you're excited about it? Or
Yeah.
is it totally wrong?
I'm very excited, and I honestly have no idea what to expect. I've literally gone from the hotel to here, so I haven't seen anything. I saw some of the lines outside. I think it's great that there's a forum for people to get together and talk about the shows that they love. And, I have no idea what to expect, but I'm really excited. Yeah.
All right, we have to let you go.